Salutations to the gamers. Good morning, y'all. It's always funny streaming during the weekdays because you go and see all the full timers out there doing this thing. But very happy with anybody who decided to spend a random Thursday with me. Random, it's a holiday here in the US. Had the day off, decided to spend it with all of you, at least to start the day here. Got some mixed things going on today. Man, I played Monster Train really late last night. I was like, half the reason why I'm a little laggy this morning mentally is because I stayed up too late just doing one more run. Made some great progress. Really what I was doing last night on Monster Train 2 was I was trying to just unlock some stuff. So one of my gripes with the game, as with a lot of card games actually, is that they just gate cards behind something. Runs, experience, whatever it is. Monster Train is no different. It's not too new to Monster Train 2, but it becomes like difficult to be successful in the game when you don't have everything just unlocked. You know, like it's kind of an oddity to me. So I tried to force in some Umbra runs, but it turns out Penumbra is just trash. It's so bad. I mean, he's like, I think he's just ripped straight from Monster Train 1. And I mean, all things considered, you would probably never choose to use Penumbra over Primordium, which is the other one that I definitely remember. It's this guy here. But you can see it's just level 3. I didn't get very far, honestly. Like, I was trying to do Umbra Stygian runs, which were my lowest level clans. And maybe in hindsight, I should have just done some, like, Cov 0, Cov 1 stuff just to get the XP bar up. But I was trying to do it on, like, 10. I don't know why, but it just didn't work out. I did have some good wins in there with Melting Remnant, because Melting Remnant owns. It's like one of my favorite clans still. And then you just kind of, I always just throw in like Awoken as a secondary clan, and things tend to go well. Outside of that, I think I got oh, and I also did Underlegion here. Yeah, I did a Cub 10 Melting Remnant Underlegion last night, which is fun. And then I did a bunch of, well, a bunch. I did one dimensional challenge, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, man, I really want to do another one. I did this one, highly reactive, duality, shields up. It was okay. It went extremely well up until I got Corruption Seraph, and it's Hellhorn, so your health stacking is armor, and Corruption Seraph just says it doesn't care about how much health your units have. They're going to die. So even with some like double regen stuff, and then a ton of armor and whatnot, and rage, you get double rage, double armor. Almost wasn't enough. I just had my I forget this guy's name, Hellhorn Prince. I just had the Hellhorn Prince left. He got me there. And I just unlocked this one. Explosive Personality. When enemy units die, they deal 5 damage to the front unit. Restore 5 health to all units after combat. Oh, I see. Spawn an additional collector in battles that already have a collector. Cool. Oh, I guess in addition to that, I did some achievement hunting because I love achievements in games. I did a win a run without playing any spells, so units only in rooms, and then win a run without summoning any units, only spells and rooms. And then also create a custom challenge, which I just clicked create and didn't think about it at all, and then didn't do anything with it. Only 3.54% of gamers have clicked the button. And win a run without upgrading any cards, which is, you know, it's just stuff. Checking the boxes. Many of the achievements I have left are getting clans to level 10 and winning with them at Cup 10. What are we doing here? Doing random MT2, random, oh, not one. Random clan. Random Pyre Heart, I guess. All right. Kill that. Pull in our bitchin' rock music this morning. All right, we got Sap Seraph. We have Fire Hunter Archaon. Deals damage to the power if there's nothing there. And then we have Spike's guy. Cluster Kernel is great. Love this unit. And we have the Infectory as well. We just need something that can actually kill anything, it looks like. And Penitent's Bloodsuit is like solidly okay. I think one of them on these like longer boss fights where they're just flying around, it does a lot of damage. If you can draw it early and throw it on the boss while it's flying around, I mean, it's potentially couple hundred damage. And then friendly units on Slay get +1 damage permanently. Ooh, we might get a Celebrate Kalos here as well. The only thing anybody ever wants, I think. My God, he's done it. Manifold Mirror goes crazy. Manifold Mirror would give us well, we have 2 Infectories, I guess. We don't really need it. I mean, we don't really want Infectory on every floor anyway. Last night I got... What was that? Actually, I think I beat the win a run without summoning any units achievement with Manifold Mirror plus Mushy Room. So everything was gaining stacks of sap as it was going up. And then I was just doing like a decay sap build, basically. It worked out really well. I just used the Pyre to kill everything. And, you know, that strategy alone pretty much gets you to Seraph. If you could just Mushy Room every floor on your train, tons of sap, nothing can do damage to your Pyre. You're good to go. I think in general, like, Manifold Mirror is great. It just says you may only have 1 room, kind of, for the rest of the run. Did you stop? Go away. Go away. Miles has just been yelling at me all morning. Why does he yell? He wants to go out on the deck is what he wants. I already know what he wants. He's not getting it. I refuse. That's what energy is. It's rough. Let's just say it's rough. Chalice can fly, of course, so we don't need a Giga Stacker in advance. Man, we don't do 30. Manfold my mirrors. Okay. Second, this sucks. And this does get us the extra 3. I guess we're just doing that. We have no direct damage in the deck, so we can't actually deal with these guys in the back until we can kill the front ones. Also with the fungi stuff, I think our heart, Pyre of Savagery, it's not particularly good. I think a lot of kills are going to end up on the fungi troop, and that doesn't count for anything. You can check in real time kind of how those things are going. We got a lot of really nice permanent upgrades. We just got to get some units where it's going to matter. And the Cluster Kernel is definitely one of those. He can hang. And with the Celebrate triggers, he's getting some health, and this is always the problem with the Cluster Kernel. It's not his damage output, it's just like he comes in with 10 armor, he's got 5 base health. I always run into the same problem where I get melee weakness Seraph, and I forget about him. He just dies. Those for funsies. Get cleaved down. Leave us alone. Okay, Blood-Soaked Arena, so we could put Blood-Soaked Arena on every floor over the Infectory. We don't want another Penitent's Bloodsuit, and I don't really want the Upbeat Warbler. Or Or calcified ember for that matter. So I'm going to skip. Lumcoat. You see Lumcoat, you just click it. It's so good. Yep. Can't believe it didn't get GPT'd with the calcified ember. I would have taken it anyway. Don't tell the game. Banished Banner can give us some really nice tanking units, but I want to get like something going here. Hey, Amora Sanoki's kind of cool. It's a guy or lady, I don't know. Sure, let's do it. Draco, what up, Marvel? Dualism. Regen 2. Do we care about Regen 2? Yes. Just throw that on you. Clean attack, huh? What would be nice, actually, is if these guys did a little more attack, and then they could get the Savagery Pyre triggers just a little bit more. Like, I don't really want damage on this guy, but with the Celebrate triggers, he's going to get health from Talos. We just got to kill stuff. This one draw is probably fine. I think there's a little bit of an oddity in Monster Train 2 where -1 draw each turn, the Mind Muddler, versus the energy one. I think there's a little bit of a... I don't know how to say it. I'm immediately wrong. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Just wrong right out of the game. What was I saying? Oh, the one that says... I'm going to continue to be a dipshit. The one that says -1 energy per turn affects your deployment phase, right? But -1 draw per turn doesn't affect your deployment phase. I think they need to change it so the -1 energy one doesn't affect deployment. I get that's kind of like the idea, but at the same time, it's just too punishing in my opinion. We already have drawdowns. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. I think we're gonna get the one. We'll get the one on resolve, but then he'll die, whereas otherwise he wouldn't die. This whole time I wasn't capturing the game? Thank you, man. Ay, ay, ay. Nobody told me. Been rambling on about what's happening on my screen only. Oh, that's all good. I appreciate it. If we put you at 8 health, that doesn't change anything. Some more mushrooms there. The Pyre of Savagery has really low health to begin with. When I was doing the achievement runs, I just used the Pyre with the highest base stats, which gives you nothing. It really worked out. Okay, so everybody's going to live. We're all celebrating. I cannot get this Spire Steward down, but that's okay. Spire Steward, Jesus. Train Steward. Mixing my games now. You know, I didn't make more coffee, but maybe I need a little more coffee this morning. Dude, I was up until like 2 a.m. playing Monster Train. It is not healthy or sustainable. Take me a second. All right. Dude, we got to stop seeing these penitent blood suits. We do not need another one. I don't even think we drew our loam coat because we had -1 draw there, right? And we kept getting the Chimes of Despair on top of our deck. It is suboptimal. I love Green Recruit. Gooey Flask, I think, is also okay. You need to play Monster Train 1 for the lore. Yes, actually. You gotta know who these people are, or it's not gonna make any sense. Actually, speaking of it not making sense, I'm playing on super speed. I was watching, what was that? I think Baylor's playing some, oh, I have like double audio too. I was playing, or I was watching Baylor play this a little bit yesterday. So funny seeing how many people come from like Spire to watch Monster Train, and they're like, I don't get what's going on the screen. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of part of the experience, actually. I also am actively playing the game, and sometimes don't know what the hell's going on the screen, let alone the lore, which is deep and robust. This guy's like cute enough. He's like, okay, you can do some stuff with him. Endless on him, as one does. Yeah, room deployable is kind of interesting, but I don't really want to do that yet. Enchantrel. Oh my. On rally, apply sap 1 to units. Yes. That's the one. We found her. She's a 3 cost. This mushroom is thick as hell. Why does she cost 3? Oh my god. I mean, it's crazy, but damn. We'll try to make it work. You died, Kenshi. You were not playing Kenshi. Were you playing Kenshi? I don't think you were actually playing Kenshi. It does not seem like a Morbin game at all. This guy would be bored in 45 seconds and refund it. Oh, was he in Kenshi? I see. I see what you're saying. It turns out our spells suck, and I should have looked at that a little more closely. Like at most, we're looking to do -1 energy because we have no direct damage, but we gotta, I think we gotta get something here. Valor 2. Nothing to permafrost either. Sure. That does not seem good, but sure, man. Gotta get something. Ooh, the penance stuff. Yeah. So we get more celebrate triggers. Now, we don't have... Somebody lied to me on the last stream, which was extremely rude. Oh, actually, this gets around a problem, doesn't it? Well, hold on. Let me think about this. So we could do that. That allows us to play the unit. We wouldn't have capacity on bottom floor. The Ascetic Penance. I always go for this one because damage is good. And we're already doing celebrate triggers, so it just causes something to go crazy. But 3 energy actually solves our enchantrel problem. Farts on Dane's mic. God, your farts smell like plastic. Need to eat some fiber. You gotta clear that shit out. Full of microplastics. You're disgusting. So then we have a capacity problem, and we could just take capacity on bottom. do have a hard time not taking damage up, though, because this is probably, what, 60 damage? Whereas this is always just 3 energy, but I think we got to do this. Ascetic Penance. Archaeon, Scion of Savagery. Oh, it's the Savagery Archaeon. I see. Actually, it took me this long to realize that the different versions of the bosses are just the different versions of the Titans. Mostly because I just don't read what their names are. I'm very big on lore in games. I really care about that stuff. This is why I, like, never finish RPGs. I'm like, get to the point. Wrap it up. Okay. Not playing my cards like an ape. Jesus Christ, I immediately did it. Oh my god. Save me. Swear to God, it's not for show. I'm just slow sometimes. Yeah, you can at third Dane. Shut the fuck up. I did that to Stream Elements bot the other day. Thing really pissed me off. I was in somebody's channel and I was making a joke about a game they weren't playing. I think it was Spire. And the thing was like, I see you mentioned Slay the Spire. The game we're currently playing is this. And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, who does that? What? I can see with my own 2 eyes what game we're currently playing. That's not the joke. So I had to tell Stream Elements how I was feeling. And I do it again. Dude, third Dane's about to hit you with the any primers in chat for talking shit like that. Just you wait and watch. We'll see. Works for me. I do kind of want to get Spear Steward down, but and no direct damage is brutal. They're being brutaled. What am I doing? Is this a problem? I mean, it is a problem, but there's nothing we can do about it. You are... This is actually pretty good. Well, when you put it like that, and we can sap you up. Okay. That's better. She's gonna go places, let me tell you. Well, we didn't. I mean, we didn't solve this floor, but it's better. Oh my god, dude, the AI. Are we just gonna lose? I feel like we're gonna lose. We could fly Talos to the top to do extra damage. We might have to do that. Because this thing's dying to its own resolve trigger. It's not dying to the shield steward. Cooldown 2. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. Maybe we need you to tank, actually. Hold on. Think about this for a second. So, like, maybe we want to do that. And then we're on cooldown too, and we're going to try to kill you on bottom. So we really just want to avoid this. The Ember Drain from the modification to the unit here should go away. So after a combat or two, I think they say like your penance is complete, and then the downside should go away. Okay. And hopefully we're just winning next turn. So we're going to stack bottom floor instead. Winning? Winning. Oh, shit. I don't even have to move Talus. So the question is, can we save, like, this guy, I guess? Yup. For the Celebrate trigger. Nice. Spear Steward, there's just no room for you on this train. Sorry, buddy. Holy shit, we get the mitosis cap. That could go crazy. Mitosis cap is great. You could throw it on the Enchantrell to get multiple copies of it. Advance and melee weakness is also pretty good. The mitosis cap goes crazy. I think my problem with mitosis cap in the end is usually that you have too many units in a way. It's got to be good, especially because our Enchantresses pay for themselves. Enchantrellisses, whatever they're called. I think Demonic Fledgling is like just a good unit. Not exactly a tank. Like, we need something thick to go in front of these guys. Because assuming we have the Enchantrells, we can put something in front of them. And then we need something to summon a bunch of units, which is maybe just the Infectory. But it's on it's like a resolve trigger, kind of. I don't know if it's you. But he's here. This is the thing with Monster Train, is you don't always get to choose. You just kind of have to pick some units. And that's what you get. We're not shifting at all. We're Valoring. I don't know. It's kind of bad. I think I'm going to skip. I'm kind of feeling like we just need some energy. We've always been short on energy. We can't play all our cards. And we really just want to play all our cards. Even the starter ones to summon and rally units. etc. I don't really have anything to dupe. But I do have lots of units to upgrade, so celebrate me. Yes. Then if we have space, we can endless the green recruit. Just for more triggers and tanking. Good. We could regen 10 like a shield steward just to tank for something. Okay. This seems wrong. Double D on this guy? I don't know. He's not really a damage dealer until apparently he is. He does 47 damage. That's pretty good. Sure. I will do a purge. The uncelebrated Spear Steward. Oh yeah, we get to dupe something. Shit. We have the mitosis cap. We're just doing that. We could actually dupe a loam coat. It's not the worst idea. We could also dupe the cluster kernel. Now that we have the extra energy, so we could cluster kernel and chanterelle on multiple floors. Well, I mean, eventually, right? Kind of works. That's the play. Stop yelling at me. He's just yelling. He's just yelling. Screw the corruption. How can he yell? You're a yapper, dude. Let me tell you. Anybody ever tell you you're a yapper? Yeah. Looked like he looked at me and said, "Yeah." Miles, man, he's got a mind of his own. Let me tell you. The order? No. I had the. What's the word? Not energy. I had the drive, desire, something, I don't know, to go to Micro Center yesterday. I've been talking about building a PC for a long time. Dude, this loam code keeps showing up when I have no energy. And we have no space for the green recruit now. Shit. Like 2 stacked. Really? Do me like that. Okay. Like, this should work. Ooh, and we can get this guy down now. Okay. Oh, meowing. We still have no direct damage for that guy. This has got to happen. We want a Valor stack on bottom so we get the celebrate triggers, but all this stuff's getting through. guess we don't deal with these guys, and this is a lot of damage to get through. I'm allowed. I actually found this, I mean, this is not new to Monster Train 2, but there's so many clan combinations that have no direct damage, and the game really punishes you for not having direct damage. We also haven't seen mitosis cap, have we? Brother, you're healing? I mean, they do have a lot of sap. It's not really a huge problem. Ooh. Kill. We could float Talos top. I don't think it does anything. They're sapped up. I think we're fine. Yeah. We could put Enchantress. Oh, maybe eventually we could put her up top. Need a better way of getting resolve triggers. Or kills. I guess it comes with the Infectory, though. No attack. Are they stupid? Sir, that is ape-like behavior. I don't have room for this guy. This green recruit might get a celebrate trigger, and that's actually somewhat worse for us. we want him to die. You judged. Dude, we're winning. Wait, I love winning. Live? Yes. If only we could celebrate trigger on our fun guys. I did the craziest thing the other day. I deleted... well, I don't have social media, but I deleted Reddit and LinkedIn off my phone. I use LinkedIn for work. I don't have it for pleasure. But, man, it's crazy. If you have Reddit on your phone and want to see how... I don't know how to say... attached you are to said app, or how habitual it is in your life, try deleting it for a couple days, because you're just like, like I just grabbed my phone and I'm like, why did I grab my phone? Like, just the idea, it's not even that you unlock your phone and go to open the app. It's just like, wait a second, why are you in my hand? I don't need you for anything. It's bizarre. I don't know how to explain it. It could be gone. The thing to do. Rid of the thick boys up front that we can't really deal with. Get more infectory triggers and stuff. Sure. Yes. Do we have cards in our consume pile? I don't think so. Take the tome. More sapping. We're sap build. Sap archetype. We have no money for that, so I guess we'll just go left. Even though we don't want a banished unit. This is kind of weird. And there's nothing to really dupe right now. So maybe we actually just want the artifact and the remove. Not so much the merchant and trinkets. We'll do that. After deployment, summon a random unit from your deck. My problem with Sketches of Salvation is it puts the unit at the back of your line. So, assuming we don't play our Shield Stewards or Spear Steward, it would be a way to get them down, and that's helpful, I guess. But, oh my goodness. All honored. I don't think that's that useful. I'll just take Breath of Heaven. These cats. These cats. If like Shield Steward is worse than Inspire. Well, we just don't have space for it anymore, I guess. It just kind of goes round and round, so get rid of it. No, Leonard wants his needs to drink. He loves drinking from the faucet. He cannot stop. Cannot be stopped. I don't stop him because cats oftentimes have or don't get enough water in general, so I try to help him out there. You know what? Sure. Mind muddle me again. Okay, I will have to go turn the faucet off in no time at all. 2032? God damn. I actually can't even play the Shield Steward anymore. We have no space. Well, I do think I'm taking capacity, so we'll have space soon enough. So we'll have to play the Shield Steward next time around. 3044. Yeah. If they wanted to balance this Talos and be rude about it, they would make it so the Celebrate trigger occurs to all other. You know how in Magic the Gathering they use the word other cards or other whatever, so it doesn't affect the card itself? They don't really do that in Monster Train. I don't mean to give them ideas because I don't want them to do it, but it's like that's how I'd do it. Oh, the Ember Trade is so toxic. Okay, Breath of Heaven coming through. Now we don't get our Infectory triggers, which is ass. Amazing. Freaking, this is so much Ember Drain. Alright. Clicking the end turn button. I think this should be the last combat with the Ember Drain, assuming we make it through, which very clearly not a guarantee. Ew. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do. I hope we're not dead. Consider moving Talos to a different floor, I guess. Because we do 95 damage on the Pyre, so this is all going to die. We're taking 12. So if we move him, then we can do stuff here. More likely here. I know, bud. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'll go turn the faucet. Leonard's so good. He comes and tells me he's done drinking from the faucet. Yes, I don't know if it matters that much. And again, we have a lot of practice. Drinks from the faucet many, many, many times a day. We are a sap build now. That's what we do. So we kind of need to mitosis cap the cluster kernel, and we'll just replicate our strategy on every floor. Okay, one wave remaining. You have 15 health. Interesting. Okay. So we'll try to save that health. And this other stuff probably doesn't matter. I mean, we could have done this anyway, right? Sap archetype, winning through not losing, is a viable strategy in card games. And mitosis cap is here just in time. Okay, what do I want to do here? Good save on the parentheses. Twitch would have come for your ass. Wait. For your ass, I said. Right, fellows? Loamcoat have played it 0 times, but that's entirely on the Ember Drain, which I hope. I don't know how many floors it takes. I think it's this one. Better be this one. Oh shit! The fungi. Did you see that showed that it got +4, +10? Send then advance a friendly unit. I think that really does anything. Ooh, Pox is a great card. 20 damage and decay 10. Fertile Ground is a card that I just don't understand. You have to, feel like you have to be so deep in the consume thing for this to actually be a payoff card that I don't get it. So the counter to this is the spawn 4 card. That's the exact same cost. It's consume, cost 2, spawn 4. So you would need, what, 3 cards in your consume pile for this to be as good as another card that has the exact same effect. So really, for you to click this card, you would need 4 consume cards already in your consume pile for this to make sense. I don't get it. Of course, you have to work with what you're given. It's a big component of card games, but it just doesn't make any sense. I could take Pox just because it's a good card. Sure, take the good cards. Hey. Now, the real question is, I hope this applies. The question is if this goes to both units. I hope it applies to both. It's my Lanta if we have to deal with that Ember Drain. Wait. We're good? No, we're good. What is this? This doesn't even load. Oh, there it is. Oh. Your walls have that I lease not own tint to them, you know what I mean? That off-white that's in every apartment and townhouse in America. Distinctly unoffensive off-white, kind of yellow. Mine is the exact same. Oh, look at that. Mine is the exact same color. You see the ceiling is white. So it's this weird yellowish... It's kind of like, you know, in the 90s when you had a home that was lived in by a smoker, all the walls and ceilings would turn this weird, like, orangish brown color. I mean, it's disgusting. But it's kind of what it reminds me of. Sorry, buddy. You gotta go. Holy Stone is really not bad. Put it on Begone. I'd almost prefer to have it on Pox and then we remove the consume cost, because I'm actually going to play Pox. I don't know if I'm going to play Begone every time. Well, I probably should. Start painting the other apartments as people move out. Yeah, this is the thing. Like, I really hope to own a home someday in my life. This is one of the reasons why. Sure. Plus 2 and gain consume. I don't think we want to reroll. We could reroll to like remove consume on Pox. That would be kind of a thing. Like, we're probably not taking double stack for Inspire again. Remove consume on Tome of Overgrowth is kind of interesting. Since we are a sap build. Remove consume, eh? Shoot, now I actually have to decide on this thing. Pox, huh? Or sap build. I don't know how often we're cycling our deck enough to be able to play this twice, but it's kind of interesting. There's more health. Some more sap. I don't know here. I've never been able to paint walls in my life. never been able to put holes in my wall with nails in my entire life. I've had the same shitty matted down carpet in every apartment in my entire life. Oh, they're gonna swap this out as soon as I leave. Look to it. Get you down later, buddy. And costing 2 is kind of a problem. We kind of have to get our infectory down. It's a big part of it. And I might fly Talos immediately to get down the cluster kernel, because then we get a bunch of sap there as well. Got though. Sure. Regen 6. Yeah, I don't want to call the Tuxedo Cat because I went out there and he was in his bunk, in his top bunk looking out the window. If he was a dog, I would take him on a walk. He's such an outdoor cat, but we live on the second floor of an apartment, so he just wants to go out on the deck. Loves going out on the deck. Honestly, I just think we do this. Matters so little. Today would have been a perfect day to go for a hike this morning. Maybe I'll go this evening. I think it's like a high of 70 today and sunny. Beautiful out. Okay, so mitosis gap. We got to think about mitosis gap like this. So we're taking capacity next. So we could also put an Enchantrell on the bottom and then stack with Talos. That would go crazy. So yes, we take it. Wait, what? To all units? Wait, Pox is terrible. What the fuck? What? I don't want this at all. You could, I mean, in theory, you could do this bottom floor because we have so much regen, but this is not the way that I thought this card worked at all. Oh, God, the word all. I was just talking about how the cards in Monster Train don't have the word other, but they do have the word all. Gross. So this does, the decay does, what, 30 damage to all my units? Oh my god. So maybe we just play this here for 2 health, because I really don't want it anymore. Live, laugh, love, or whatever. Well, maybe we need to, no. We have so much, we have spikes. Shit. You have 12 spikes. Hold on. I might need to blood suit you, actually. Empty floor guy. I think I played with Pox last night, and it went crazy, but it was I was doing the achievement where you only play spells. You don't need to deploy any units at all. Which makes sense as to why it was so good. Why wouldn't more people play that card? Are they stupid? No, it's me. 13? Fuck. We dead? We can take one hit. We could fly Talos up, actually, to get under 95. Oh, you're dying because of the spikes. Oh, my God. I don't have any way to stop that. This is like... What is this? 90-some damage. This would be 130-some damage. So maybe that's enough to save the Enchantrel if we fly her up. Just don't know when they... eat. That's after eaten after the next combat round. So does that work? I think that works. Yeah, that works. Okay. Saved it. Crisis averted. I don't really think this other stuff matters. We just want to make sure we're getting our celebrate triggers in the end, right? The other Kale is like damage shields. I don't remember what the other one is. So much better than 24 spikes at the end. Well, we really need you to die, actually. We're going to have the exact same problem with that guy. 2, 1. So he is going to get to the top. This, I forgot to... This thing. Oh, Evergrowth stacks with Dualism? I was wondering why it gave 6 regen earlier. That's kind of cool. I actually kind of feel like I need to begone this. Initially, I just didn't want to draw the card, but... such bigger problems if that guy gets through. Holy shit, they just all die. Okay, never mind. No moron. Melee weakness is pretty good. Should be fine. Back. $38 sap. I don't think this guy's attacking. So if that's the case, if we get the combo down, talk about like problems in the Titans fight. So corruption should mostly be taken care of, I guess, by the cluster kernels constantly refreshing the troops. Kind of. Savagery's taken care of, entropy's taken care of because of all the sap. So it's just like Dominion, finding a way not to die. I think that's pretty much it. I think all the monsters know they're monsters. It's the old thing with barbarians, right? The barbarians weren't the barbarians to the barbarians. They were the good guys. It was a negative term applied to them by somebody else. Ain't that the truth? The bad guys ain't the bad guys in their own story. Okay. Ooh, enchant grant multi-strike for 4 energy. That is pretty dang good. Do have to take capacity, right? We have reasons to take energy, but we have to take capacity. Train just keeps on a-rolling. I can't even believe that the Banished is the primary clan. I almost feel like outside of which champion you select or get, they should almost do away with the whole primary allied thing. I don't know how much it actually affects the game in the end. Feels like it is minimal intervention. Oh, and we get our next Celebrate trigger too. The best part about Celebrate Talos when you're doing the Titans is you get an extra Celebrate trigger before you go to the combat, right? Actually, can't remember. Do we have an extra energy on deployment? We have 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not playing Cluster Kernel, so we should have 1 extra energy. So we could deploy our Infectory to make sure that gets down. That sounds pretty good. Plus 10, plus 20. It goes crazy. Plus 20 health. Oh yeah, we still have 2 of them. I forgot about that. Well, let's remove one then. This one's deployable. Basket of deployables. Ah. I see. I see. Well. It's pretty good. It's Beardy. It's always political commentary. What do you mean? DAE hate billionaires? I mean, I do, but I'm just saying. No, I don't hate them. I just wish they minded their own business. I shouldn't be able to name a single one. This is the old story. Like, if I had $1 billion, you'd never hear from me ever again. I'd be gone. Would I be on a yacht? Maybe. Would I be in a large mansion in the middle of the woods, completely powered by solar panels and off-grid? Maybe. Would I be doing politics? Absolutely not. That is the last thing I could ever imagine wanting to do. So the nice thing about dominating control, if we throw it on bottom, is that we're potentially getting multi-strike on bottom as well. So we would get 2 melee weakness, 2 spell weakness. Spell weakness doesn't really do anything for us, but the melee weakness is pretty good. We don't have anything with quick, so we don't have to do that. The weird bit about Dominion's Eye, though, is if we draw it on the same turn as the Death Metal Hymnist, we wouldn't be able to get it down, but it's probably still worth it. I mean, that'll happen at some point. I almost wonder if, like, the Dominating Authority would... no, it wouldn't, because we have the Green Recruit. I was going to say if it would auto-yoink the Death Metal Hymnist. So if we put the Summon a Friendly Unit, and this is the only thing we had, then we would guarantee get down Death Metal Hymnist for free on bottom. Because everything else is deployable. Can't afford to purge it right now. Shoot, that's pretty good, though. Seraph? Yeah, we don't have Savagery Seraph, so there won't be Cleavers. I have a hard time believing this is better than the other thing I'm trying to think of. This. Dominating Control. Why does Pyre do so much damage? Because it's the Pyre of Savagery. The Pyres have different health amounts and damage amounts depending on which one they do, and they're a little bit thematic. So this one has very little health but does lots of damage. Like 72 max by the end of the game is just not a lot. I don't know. I might be overthinking this a little bit. I'm gonna say this strategy sounds cool and just lean into it. Actually, I'll put it on this guy because he has more health. Well, I'm gonna put it on this one. Yeah, I'll put it on this one. I don't know when you summon something if it goes in front or in back, and I don't want to put like it on my first round tanking unit and have it accidentally end up like in front of it and die. Penitent Prayer Stone is spawned on each floor. It's really not too bad. We're not doing 200 health worth of damage, but we are doing a lot of sap. And I don't think there's any spikes to account for, other than the ones that are on the Penitent Prayer Stone. We would lose the Death Metal Hymnist, potentially, on the first floor. But everything else should be fine. Let's do it. I think we got it. Win the 50-50. Death Metal Hymnist right here. Wait, can I do that? Actually, I didn't count the space. We have 4 left. I think that works. I guess we should maybe do this last. I might have to redo that. We'll see. Space is good. This guy's a moron. He's just going to sit in back. He's got to go. It does give us time to get the prayer stone down, though. That's a good thing. Ooh, there are cleavers here. Okay. Like, we could mitosis cap one of these guys, I guess. It's just a lot of sap. I don't think we need anything else. Oh, whatever. Loam coat, I mean, we can probably see it again. I'm not sure it'll matter much by the time it comes around, so really we could just throw it on the cluster kernel. Not so bad. On Talos, I guess. Make sure she lives. Oh yeah, we have sap on bottom now, too. It's so much sap. 8! Like 8 per floor. I think we just preserve our health. Wow, Evergrowth is every turn, huh? That goes crazy. Every turn. Cooldown 1. Somebody was saying that Evergrowth is, like, insanely cracked, and I was like, it's, like, good utility and all that, but... It's supposed to be sap 3, but knowing that it procs with dualism like this, 6 sap every single turn. A lot. I mean, this guy has 19 sap. He's going to have more. I don't think this matters. I cannot imagine that actually mattering. Yeah, I'm going to try to greed the 2 health. This is a very low relic run, too. I don't think we need the Death Metal Hymnist. Just gonna... Wow, I remember looking at this Enchantrell and I was like, I don't know, it's 3 cost. what are we supposed to do with this thing? How do we get it down? And it's really worked out. I've said this before, but like, Inspire avoiding events can be really, really good. But in Monster Train, probably like 80-85% of them are worth clicking. Every once in a while you find one and you're like, nah, I don't know, I don't really need that. But most of them are pretty damn good. So the stacking corruption from Dominion in the Titans fight should just go on our whatchaditties, the fungis. I'm like mildly concerned about the first turn, and maybe we should have mitosis capped another Amor Sanoki to get the regen and stuff going. I think by and large we're gonna be okay. She wrapped in a suit, idiot. We can still get like one more Amor Sanoki from the Seraph fight. So that's on the table. So we want to remove the recruit guy. So we can get the death metal Hindus on bottom. Probably look at some relics. That's kind of it, I guess. We can get an upgrade on the Amor Sanoki as well. But our base units are so strong from all these Celebrate triggers. I think so far we've hit every single Celebrate trigger on every unit that mattered. That could get it. I do think to an extent we have a small damage problem. Like, we don't really do damage. We just don't lose. You know? The multi-strike will go a long way. But we gotta do like 4,000 damage to entropy. A couple hundred at a time. Nice, it goes crazy. Shield of the Wing is one way to do that, but I don't think I care. Pandemic, apply Decay 8 and Sap 2. See, Pandemic is what I wanted Ox to be. It's also one way to get a bunch of junk in your consume pile. Sure. Why not? Okay. Do we have anything to dupe? We could dupe the Amor Sanoki. That's one way to get one. We just don't really need this or the Merchant of Arms. Or do we need the more money? Additional money. Upgrading our spells. We don't have great spells either, but I get it's just left. Knowing we want to get rid of this guy. And then probably one of these Inspires. Or a Penitent's Bloodsuit. We don't need a bunch of these either. They're not doing much. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. Valor grants an additional +1 armor per stack. That's fine. First time each turn a card with Consume is played, draw 1. Well, we do have the Pandemic now. It kind of does something. Like, Titan's Edict is okay. I don't really know if it's worth clicking, though. Honestly, none of this is really worth clicking. You do so much sap stuff, it just doesn't matter. Roll. Oh boy, the train stewards gain the boom ability, and we get an extra upgrade slot on our units. And when a friendly unit dies, angels on the floor gain rage 7. This is trash. These are just as bad. Well, let's check the other pile. Permafrost do anything? Permafrost here's like okay. Sure. We have no direct damage spell still. Give intrinsic to something. I think I want that. Actually, intrinsic here's not bad. It's the sap thing going because the first turn is going to be the scariest because we won't be able to really trigger a lot of sap. We don't have a lot of spawn cards. It just comes from the kernels. I think maybe this plays. It does give us 2 intrinsic cards, but they're ones that we want. Ooh, remove consume. Is that stupid? We just end up with a lot of pandemics, which we don't want. I'm okay with the 1. We're not really doing the decay thing, and eventually the sap thing doesn't matter. So we'll just make it free. What if we got more pyre healing? I feel like at this point we could just get rid of the Penitent's Blood Suit. Like, I don't even... I also don't want these Inspires. They're not really doing anything either, but... I guess this can go on Seraph, and this can go on Savagery, so it's probably worth it, because we're short on damage. I just don't know. Do we need that much sap? We do so much sap. If we didn't have as much sap as we do, I'd be more inclined to do this, but I think we're okay. It's just that we could put this on every Enchantrell, and it would be 6 regen, 6 sap to get the ball rolling. But eventually, just like the regen on, what's his face? Savagery would be, it is a huge problem already. Let's get rid of you. Ill. I believe we took no trinkets. Like, maybe there's a, I don't know. I don't think Burning Feather triggers... what's it called? On Troop. Why is my... that... Wait, what? Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 no. That can't happen. Oh. Shit. Fuck. Fucking kidding me? Fuck. Dude, I hate my job. Anyway, love it when a plan comes together. Can't even believe that shit's happening, man. That is such ass. God. Miles is here. Hi, Miles. You say hello? He left his bunk. He was in his bunk for a good 30 minutes. Are you in your bunk? Are you upset? He's upset. Dad wasn't listening to him. He wanted to go out on the deck. Were you upset? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Look at... Hi, everybody. Hello. Will you take me out on the deck? Will anybody do that? Will anybody come to my dad's house and bring me out on the deck? Hello? Anybody? Smell. Oh, you're stinky. Ew. You need to go get a shower in. You're gross. Sorry, guys. That was Miles's words, not mine. Miles, that was a little rude. Yeah. Okay, though. That's okay. Oh, incant guy. Ugh, hate incant guy. Go there. So this applies sap 2 for 4 strength down, but everything gets plus 5 strength, so it's ass. This applies sap. It's the same thing. Okay. Oh, this is targeted. Okay, never mind. Ooh, the silence. Pox upon your house? No, I don't think we can do that. I kind of forgot about the silence. I did say I wanted to Amor Sanoki, or my Toskep and an Amor Sanoki. How do we deal with you? We can begone. It's kind of a thing. Well, better. Good, not great. Be a good opportunity to fly down Talos because we get the multi-strike, so that should take out 2 more units. And we get triggers. So we get like sap triggers and stuff, right? Oh, no. Oh, because they're silenced. Right. We will get a bunch of infectory triggers, though, so we will get... No, we won't get anything, will we? Yeah, we can silence Moribund. He's not even prime subbed. See, 9, 21, 30. This puts you at 32. Right? What? 9, 21, 33. How did I fucking mismath that so hard? What the hell am I doing? Yeah, without this silence guy going down. Well, we're getting all of our triggers, so this actually isn't as bad as it looks. It's just the this guy, the Deafening Herald. Is these are like okay to play. Changes our math here a lot, but it's kind of like being in sub-only chat, except it's not. It's just that we don't have a lot of viewers right now. Kind of like that, actually. Really gets you going. Okay, so no silence. I think that's the only thing we really care about right now. Go. We're not doing that there. This makes no sense. Great. He saps me, I sap you back. You sap me, I sap you. We sap each other. Just a couple of bros sapping each other off, you know what I mean? So there's our silence. Hate that for me. Hello, Miles. Never gone for long. Oh my god. Are you tweaking? What was that? You got spooked. Spooked? Who spooked you? Who spooked you? You tell me. I'll go beat him up. Was it them? Was it them, Miles? Was it these guys? Miles, over here. Is it these guys? Right here. What's this? Right here. Is it this guy? Oh, he wanted to get petted. Okay. Like, okay, Dad. I don't really know what's going on right now, but sure. I don't speak English. Habla español? Gato? Hola, Miles. It'll. Oh, we'll get our triggers because the balance is gonna go. That's nice. Why is Miles silly? He was born like this. I don't know. I just paid for him. Miles. He's a very unique cat, though. I'll say that. He is one of one. Aren't you, Miles? He's kind of dumb and stupid at the same time, like me. Wait, dumb and smart at the same time. See? It all works. It all makes sense. I think 30 sap should do it. God. Breath of the Wild's so good. Lamau. Oh, there's silence. You gonna play the game a little bit? You gonna play a little Monster Train today? Play this damn game till they add you into it. What's this build you got going on here? That's interesting. Okay. I foresee a problem that Seraph has like 30-some sap, but we also have like 20-some sap. I don't really know how this plays out in the end. I think it's fine. Is it fine? Yes! What if I play this? Still yes. Dude, the game is, it's chugging. It's getting a little framey. I guess I should have played this Vagon to get the extra 2 health or whatever, but look, we have the funny number. Why would we change anything? Come on. Right. This is rough. This is gonna take for. This is the longest Seraph fight. I could go take a shower or something. Nothing is happening. It's 11:30. I'm gonna get a snack. This is taking forever. We win. Looks like we got our celebrate triggers too. I guess, yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Just a matter of time. All right. I did not find a snack. I'll have to go like get a lunch after this. At 1322. Nice. All right, let's get our largest cluster kernel. 8293 by the end. This is a cool run. I love Celebrate Talos. I didn't understand Talos to begin with, but quickly becoming one of my faves. All right, let's get this stuff going. Man, I cannot believe how badly my company just fucked me over. Man. So disappointing. Not a story worth telling, but oh my god. Okay, let's see. Focus, power through. So I really want the corruption to go on Talos because we can fly her down to get the regen, and then by that time we can get this fungi troop going. Well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't realize that. It makes sense, I guess. Entropy has a different attack value per floor. Fortunately, we're doing sap on every floor, so it doesn't matter, but... What are you looking at, Maya? You looking at stuff? You looking at stuff? That's gotta happen. Grabbing my arm? I think we can actually save the fungi troop if we do this. Yeah. I don't know if that's smart. Entropy is maybe our slowest kill. I'm actually not sure. I mean, it's entropy or savagery. If Dominion matters at all. Okay, had to get that out. Just a couple profanities. All right. Okay, so we gotta get Talos on bottom just to start getting some regen stuff going, don't we? A little bit. We're gonna let these curses of entropy rip a bit. I think that's the plan. Get a little bit of offset here in the Bagon. actually really think we need the damage. Even though it seems small, I think that's important. Health is a resource and all that. I heard tale of some people going infinite in this game. And I haven't seen any. I don't quite understand the infinites. I mean, obviously they have to be spell-based, so you have to be playing a class with some spells. But it's got to be something with, like, hold... Does hold over go to the top of your deck immediately when you play it? So you could, like, hold over, draw a card somehow? Is there something there? I don't really understand the infinites at all. Okay, lots to do. Do you ever live? Making 21 plus 12, 33. So this lets you live? How am I such a dumbass this morning? What am I doing wrong? What? If I do this. Great. Great. Really good. I think we do that. Oh. Cannot be put on a cardless unit. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Sure, just in case. Give some health. They all died? I mean, that's what should have happened. Okay. I feel like I need to speed this up. We're just sapped out of our gourds. Oh, we didn't have Infectory down. Look at that. I guess the bad part about corruption on the fungi troops is that as soon as they lose that health, the troop is gone. So the regen doesn't necessarily offset it. I mean, it does a little bit, but not a lot of it. Doing okay. Entropy is probably the problem. Time to stand up. Dude, I just stood up like a minute ago. I would say that was streaming. It's like the time flies by so quickly. I feel like my watch is telling me to stand, because I get this stand reminders every hour on the Apple Watch. It's like it's every 5 minutes. This thing's like, stand up, stand up, stand up. I feel like we should almost Valor on bottom for the damage, the extra damage on Entropy. Probably goes a long way. This is the Pyrelite, which just doesn't matter. Extra 4 damage. Let's fucking go, man. I guess to an extent, bottom is also gaining damage because of the Pyre of Savagery over time. Like, very, very minor, but it exists. It's a thing. It's getting like, what, 4 plus... I think the permanent slay happens when enemies reanimate, from what I noticed last night. So, like, you get a permanent effect for killing a reanimate unit over and over and over again. So I think there's, like, some really jank world where in the future you would give enemy units reanimate to purposely proc more slay triggers or something like that. It's out there, but I think it's a thing. Okay, let's do this, I guess. Pox upon you, sir. Oh, you take decay. Okay. Of course you do. I just forget, like, debuffs go through Spell Shield. You don't deal with it that much in Monster Train 2. It comes up. Not all the time. Are stores open today? Is that a thing? Okay, we're good. We don't need to Pyrelite anymore. We just need to kill. Kill. Yeah, if we have to, we can Curse of Entropy, like play them. Just prolongs the seemingly inevitable at this point. I think we get there. This goes on. Oh, we're silenced. Ooh, you're so great. Oh my god. Okay. Wait, you're not dying? Or are you not dying? Oh, you're stealth. What the fuck? This unit is so toxic. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Or maybe I never noticed. Wow. I actually didn't know that. When Savagery is at 1 health, the damage will go through to the entropy. Okay. That's good to know. And also probably correct. Savagery shouldn't be able to infinite tank at 1 health. We win. Hey! Achievement get, too. Unfortunately, no experience. I guess that's a very minor downside, but... What a great sound. Steam really nailed it with the achievement sound. That, we get a crown. 4 of 180. Where does it say that? Is it down here? Yeah, right down here. 4 of 180. Defeat the Titans with all clan combinations at Covenant 10. What percentage is that, though? I don't even know. 2%. 2.22% repeating, of course. Very nice. I will not be playing Endless. Though I think, like, this probably could go pretty hard in Endless. Like, Endless making you remove cards, you could potentially just get them back with Mitosis Cap. Plus, we have Celebration triggers with Talos. I bet this deck goes pretty far. Do we get lore? None lore. I think that Endless Record's going to be staying at 3 for a very long time. You know, maybe there's a world where a run is particularly fun, where I just want to keep playing it, but outside of that, I don't know. Great achievement get. Only 7.1% of all gamers have win a run with all covenants enabled on the Banished. And I am one of the 7.1%. There are dozens of us. Let's see. Score at least 50,000 points in a daily challenge. Gosh, that one's going to be really tough for me, because I also don't care about daily challenges in roguelikes. I'm just going to have to... Somebody's going to have to ping me or something when there's a really easy, good daily challenge. Just go get the achievement. I think that's got to be... Is that the rarest achievement in Monster Train 2 right now? It's got to be close. It is the rarest achievement in Monster Train 2. 0.9. All right. Well, I need to go take a breather. I don't think I've ever had a company do me this dirty before, other than actually just actively firing me. Oof. Oofda. All right, but and I got to get some lunch anyway, get some workouts in and all that. But, oh no, my manager screwed me for tomorrow too. He set a 7 a.m. meeting the day after a day off because he's in the UK and he doesn't care. I don't know how to say it nicely. All right, well, I was going to be back later, but we'll see how things go. Got some things I need to do today. But thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.